Normal working people are still fighting to afford basics. And it's easy to gloss over something like that, but when you really think about it, it becomes more real. Okay. So around 50% of Canadians are within $200 of not being able to pay the very bare minimum on their bills. That means covering the bare minimum on their credit cards, keeping the lights on, and keeping some food in the house. Okay. Close to 50% of Canadians are in that situation. We've got a record amount of people demanding help at food banks now. Okay. The highest level of growth that these volunteers are seeing at food banks come from working families. What that means, put normally, is that a parent who's holding down a job is still counting on donated jars of peanut butter to feed their kid. That's what increased demand from working families at food banks really means. So at the end of the day, it is the cost of living that is going to be front and center. And I would encourage everybody watching here to send an email to their member of parliament. Tell them that you want them to have smaller government, less waste, lower taxes so that people can afford normal things in life. And for those of you who are thinking, oh, well, it doesn't matter what I say, these MPs won't care. That's not true, because it was average people that made even Mark Carney blink on the carbon tax. If you look around at gas stations this summer, it's about 20 cents cheaper than it was last summer. That's because the consumer carbon tax is gone. And you folks made even Mark Carney say, I need to get rid of this and come up with a hidden one. So you speaking up and demanding something really matters. And what also really matters is sharing messages like this. You won't hear this sort of talk happening at will on most mainstream media channels. You won't hear discussions like this. You won't hear advocacy like this